Ladles and jelly spoons, it says we're live, so we must be live. If you're watching on Catch Up, my name's Tim Dowd. On a Wednesday, we do balcony banter at 5:55. That's me and Chris, with Juliani Nendel here on the balcony, and Ian from Dundee. And this, my friends, is balcony banter. There's no sounds, I'm going to sing. And here we all are in all our glory. Hello, ladles and jelly spoons. Let's see who's on. I think there are a few people on. I saw some comments earlier on. People saying happy anniversary for yesterday, Christina.
Thank you.
Everybody who said happy anniversary, either here or on Facebook or on Instagram or on YouTube, we'd like to thank you. We had a great time, didn't we?
Yeah.
We didn't do much. We're going to buy new shoes tomorrow. Shall we?
Yeah.
We're all going to buy new shoes tomorrow, and something else is going to... What else are we going to do tomorrow? I can't remember.
I'm going to have a look at the new Lidl.
The new Lidl. We're going to go to the new Lidl.
Yes.
And what else are we going to do tomorrow? Oh, yeah, I'm going for a walk in the morning with Nelly. That's Helen from Monday night. So last Monday, the Meetup Monday, the final Meetup Monday of that format, Helen is still with us, and she wants to go for a walk. And we're going to end up somewhere where you know. So you got to tune in the morning, 9 o'clock. Okay. Right. Let me just see who's on. Pauline's on. Ian Miller, whoever he is. Yvonne Chambers, subs on. Tim booked to come over 5th of December for the week with Danny and Ranch. Cool dudes, we'll see you. How's sunny Dundee, says Alan. Giuliani's on, whoever she is. Everybody saying hi and happy anniversary. Anne Allen, Anna, Anne-Marie Elton, Heather McCarthy, Chris Godfrey. Me too, Anne. 2 weeks September, Med Palace. Dave Butler. Flying on the 16th of September. Hey, my birthday on the 12th, you missed it. Tim, what's your Insta name? Insta name is really weird because I couldn't get LWMST, so I had to get Living with MS in Tenerife, all one word. Living with MS. I think it's Intel. I think it might just be Living with MS Tenerife. I don't know whether there's an in it or not. But I only put food up there, and also I publish my... Once in a while, I publish my daily vlog on the weather there as well. Okie dokie, we have how many people watching?
60.
60 people watching already. Wow, that's pretty cool. So if you're here and you haven't turned off yet, well, if you have turned off, you won't hear this, but there you go. If you're here and you haven't turned off yet, we are thinking of revamping Balcony Banter. And if you've got any ideas that you want to spread, go to the... link in the description to Ian's email and email him, okay? And if you want to come on as a guest, that's also okay. We've gone back to the old system now, so it should be perfect tone, it should be perfect pictures, we shouldn't have any problems whatsoever.
We're still by the sushi bar.
We're still on the sushi bar, yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't look like a couple of years ago.
No, we don't look the same as we did a couple of years ago, unfortunately. Desinfortunadamente, is that right?
Yeah.
Desinfortunadamente. And they've just come out with a brand new 360-degree camera with a 1-inch sensor. So, I mean, I don't know what's happened, right? But in the last 2 months, they've brought out about 8 grand's worth of stuff that I need.
They want to diss me. They don't like me.
Don't like it.
Christine is dropping hints.
I didn't say I was going to spend the money because I don't have it. David, put the thumbs up. See how many thumbs we got. Chat's 83 people in the chat now. Wow.
91 it says here.
Does it? Well, there we go. Found you on Insta. Follow me back. I'll come for a walk in September or drinks. Can't we do both?
Yeah.
I'm doing walks in the morning, but I'm also going walking in the afternoons now because I can't get up too early in the morning.
So you're earning your drinks, right?
Mm-hmm.
But not tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Only morning.
Only morning tomorrow, yeah. But Friday, Freaky Friday is going to be a walk around again, interviewing. Yeah, because then I can't drink then if I'm driving. If I'm driving, I can't drink, so I going
Can't
and
wait
walking
to
around.
see that. Yeah, the young things.
The young things, yeah. I'm going to interview only men this time in Speedos, budgie smugglers.
Ah, spoil sport.
I don't know what it is, but I just attract good-looking young women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what it is.
What is it?
Because they see you back in that.
You say, "Oh, trust him. He looks like my granddad." Yeah, we shall talk later, young lady. Right, girls.
Christine is in shape tonight.
Edinburgh Honest Guy says, "I'd love to come on as a guest." You can come on any time as a guest, as long as you're a nice person. I'm sure you are. The easiest way to do that is to go to timothydowd.com and /live, basically. timothydowd.com/live, Live, and that tells you all about how to get on. I actually changed it this week. Did you come in through the website today, Ian?
Yes, that's normal.
As normal through my website, yeah?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Because the last
that's
two
normal.
weeks we've been doing
Click
it
on
through
the join.
StreamYard.
Click on the join button.
Yeah, just click on the join
Yeah.
button and you come straight into the... You don't go straight online, in front of everybody. You come to me first. But we can actually hear you. So as soon as you come on, your mic is actually live. So if you want to try that, Edinburgh Honest Guide, you can do that now and come on as a guest impromptu. Or you can send me a message, an email, and do a test. And then test it out what you want and then come on next week or whenever. Afternoon walk and drinks then, said Chris Godfrey. That'd have to be in the village here, because if I'm driving, I can't drink. So you got to come to me if it's afternoon drinks. But don't tell Chris. Marie Alti, hello gang, hello everybody. Okay, Tim and friends. Eugene McGee was on. Ian Mack. Hello, Tim, from Wendy and Ian. Hi. Pauline's on. Okay, found you 2 minutes. Okay, we got that one. Good. So, Chris Cunningham is on from New York.
Wow.
New York. In fact, he's Diane's brother. Diane. Yeah.
Okay.
So, couldn't make this trip, but you get to meet my sister next week. Yes,
Yes,
we do.
we are going to meet
She's coming in
her.
on Wednesday night. We're going to meet up on Thursday.
We're looking very much
But that's
forward to
offline.
it.
Offline. But Deanne's going to be with us on Thursday,
Yeah.
and I might take a few pictures. So you might see a couple of Instagrams. You know what I mean? So we'll see you that. So Meetup Monday, for those people who didn't watch Meetup Monday, that is also changing because in the summer now it's going to get really hot on that terrace, isn't it? And we were really hot the 2 weeks before. And so what we've decided is that we will still meet up with you, but there won't be a formal day that we do it. The formal day will sort of gravitate each week, yeah? So if somebody wants to meet, contact us, and then we'll sort of work out a day between us, and probably an afternoon with ice cream, Christina was saying, rather than an evening with me drinking myself stupid and eating things. So it's not going away, so there'll still be a live at 5:55 on Monday, but it'll be a different format. It'll probably be another one of these interview walk-around things. But if you want to meet up, you can meet us up, and then we'll organise something for an afternoon. Once it's organised, then I publish that on my website in the calendar at the bottom of the front page. So the front page of timothydowd.com there's a calendar right at the bottom, and there I will publish where we're going to be. So if you're on the island, just check the calendar, and if you're in the area, then you can come by and do that. What else news we got? Somebody was asking. Who was asking? Neil Davison asking, how are the new variants affecting Tenerife? The latest figures are from yesterday, and I think Tenerife has 5,000 active cases, but there's only 7 people in intensive care and 12 people in hospital. And so, although the new infections are in the last 7 days, so we are still being infected here on the island, but it's not as bad as it was, and also the repercussions of people getting really sick are not as bad as they were, mainly because of the basically 90% vaccination, and also Yeah, I think that's probably it. Really, is that it's not travelling as far, and the people who are getting it are covered, and there's only a few people that aren't, and they're the ones who are probably in ICU. But as I say, about 5,000 active cases, there's only 7 in ICU on Tenerife. I think it's about 29 or something on the whole of the Canary Islands. So it's really not. It's still active COVID, but it's not as debilitating as it was. Hope that helps. Hope that answers. Good job I looked. Okay, Saturday. What's this? Alan's homemade vlogs. Thanks, Moira. Picked up. Okay, that's a PM. Good evening, everyone. Says JJ. Pete's on. Pete and Shell. Alan's homepage. Hannah McCarthy. Chris Godfrey. What's the weather like in September? It was over a minute. Okay. Anybody's asking about the weather, it's the same every day. It's every day there's a bit of sunshine, a bit of cloud, and it's between 20 and 25 degrees. Sometimes it's hotter than 25 degrees.
Nope.
Doesn't look good.
Still frozen.
Well, that's not good, is it? You know what it is, don't you? It's that curtain again.
Seriously. Okay. Get that.
Blocking the signal.
Oh, there you are.
Are we back on now?
Yeah, seem to be.
Are we back?
Yes, you are. Julie's moving. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Well, I don't know what happened there, ladles and jelly spoons. We have this curtain which sort of blocks out UV light, but it also blocks out Wi-Fi signals. And the wind blew it across the door, and that was that. That was it. We're back now. Cool, dude. And I carried on recording as well, which was good. So now we've got the recording which I can send to you, so yours will be actually better than mine. So if you want to see what you missed whilst we were doing that, nip over to Juliana's channel at the weekend, because she usually puts the unedited version up, which is a better quality than what I stream at. So there you go.
Hey, Mom,
go.
how can you live with that?
How can I live with that? Okay, ladies and jelly spoons. So we do have let's go around the table first. Forgot to go around the table. Christina Lee, my darling baby lamb, as they say. What have you been doing apart from your debauchery with getting drunk on your anniversary? Good God.
I didn't get drunk on my anniversary.
You didn't get drunk on your anniversary?
Well,
Oh, that was me then, was it?
was it you?
Probably,
You
yeah.
went down, you left me alone, and went to the pub.
I didn't go to the pub. I went to get ice.
Yeah, and you wanted to buy a beer in the supermarket.
Which I didn't.
Yeah, because you already had 3.
I didn't have 3, did I? Did I have 3? I can't remember. Anyway, enough of me.
They all invited you, and Tim, have a beer.
And I can't say no. I'm just a boy who can't say. I can't say it. So, and what else? You got some new books, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
And thank you for everybody.
I've got lots of new books. One is almost over. It's at times a bit boring, so I thought I'd buy a second one to change.
So you're reading 2 books at once?
Yeah.
Don't you get mixed up?
No.
You can make a whole new story out of them.
They've got nothing to do with each other.
Oh, you're lovely. I'm in the corner now. I'm tickling you. Great acting there, girl. Great acting. So what else you got to say before we go over to Yuliani? Anything else you need to say? Algo más?
No.
Okay. So you got to speak Spanish to her now. She pretends she doesn't know English anymore. So here is Yuliani. We've zoomed in now so we can say hello.
Yes, hello.
There you go. I'm not going to tickle Yuliani, don't worry.
No?
No, well, go on then. Oh, no, I shouldn't do that. So, Yuliani, so what have you been up to in the last week?
Yeah, well, week was went really fast. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Work and preparing things, and I had a meeting with Ian, and we were going over some balcony banter.
Was that the one where you fired me?
Yes. No. No, we need you.
She phone said, down you're fired.
We need everyone here. So, yeah, so that was it. And then, on the weekend, a nice walk in the woods. Very surprising. It was very damp that day.
Did you film it as well? Ian's on now.
No. I took a few photos, but I didn't film it.
Right.
Yeah. So that's it. That's about it.
Okay, Ian, my friend.
Uh,
I'll come on the other side as well.
Quiet. Excuse me. Quiet week. Just doing the usual chores that has to be done. When you've got a garden and you've got maintenance, it's a continuous thing. And as long as the weather's good, it's good to get on with it. Apart from today, I got a real soaking today. The heavens just opened and down it came.
Well, I think your plants do need a little bit of watering, don't they? Not like my cactus. They get more water now because they're in the bin.
Rain's better than the hood.
My aloe vera, I made a deal with it.
You made a deal with your aloe vera?
Once a week she gets a can full of water.
A can full of water?
Is it a she because she's Vera?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aloe vera.
Hello, Vera.
Aloe vera.
But I think she needs some help with her soil.
Yeah? I need help when I soil myself as well.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're bantering. Cleo sends her love. She was going to make it tonight, but she had a flat tyre, and that does things to your head, I tell you. And then she got home, she went for a swim. She says, I'm not going to make it tonight, but she might be here next week. So, if you got any questions for Cleo, and she is an expert in Adehi town hall communication, plus a lot of other stuff that's going ahead on the island that isn't normally... well, it is to do with tourists as well, but there's other stuff going on the island that we like to know about, like the kids getting their exams results and people going to university and stuff
Already
like that.
finished with school now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Summer holidays have started for
Yeah.
on the Canary Islands.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And how long is it for? 8 weeks?
Yep.
Long. Back in September.
The first week of
Yeah.
September. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. You got a summer camp.
Long summer.
Long summer.
Summer
Here comes summer.
holidays have started with our lot tonight.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I've gone deaf as well, by the way.
Summer
I can't hear
holidays have
this.
started with our schools tonight. Yeah. All right. Oh, wow.
I woke up deaf this
Let
morning.
me
And,
shout.
and I've got this on as well. This arrived this morning as well. I don't know what that is. It wasn't a razor thing either.
It was Chris scratching you.
Ali Ben saying evening all on the balcony, and Ian. Didn't forget Ian. If we turned
Thanks,
into
Ali. How
bedroom
you
banter,
doing?
then more people would tune in, I suppose, wouldn't it? We're going to call it bedroom banter with
now.
Ian, and we get more people tuning in.
No.
Ali, if you just joined us, Christina was saying now she's got more books now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We also got some more donations today for Christina's book fund, and thank you so much, Michaela and Tina, and quite a few other people have.
I don't think I'll get bored this year.
I thought you were going to say, I don't think I'll get the money. You probably won't. I'm saving up for my $8,000 camera, so I'll read your book Once Upon a
But
Time.
now I know how to buy them, and you can
There you
just
go.
get the message.
I just get a message. Christina's
That's
used
it.
the credit card.
That's just the receipt, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's her credit card. I mean, she puts the money in the account, don't you, kid? I don't put money in the account. All of our income is from Christina, so it's your money. You do with it as you want.
Yeah.
So far, which I distribute evenly.
But when we were in America,
Uh-huh.
I used your money.
You did. You were a buyer, weren't you?
And I used it a lot.
Oh, we earned more money when we were in America, didn't we?
Yeah.
If we did that these days, we'd just be crazy, wouldn't we? We'd just be crazy. I remember one time, I think I can't even remember how much it was, but I think it was about $150 for a shot of brandy. And we had 4 of them, me and Bubba. And then cigars. Didn't we get a stretch limousine for our birthday, wouldn't we? And we stopped at the cigar place and got cigars, and then went for dinner in another place. And then, I've told the story before, Bubba's wife, Sandy, her son didn't really like the posh food we were eating, so she sent the stretch limo to the drive-in at McDonald's to get 2 kids' meals. Oh dear. Those were the first cell phones as well, weren't they?
Yeah.
In the early 90s. Well, it was late 90s, wasn't it? Late 90s. Anyway, so what have we got? What have we got as a film today? I watched it actually.
Did you?
I watched it because I edited it slightly, just for just putting sort of titles on and stuff,
Yeah.
and boosting the gain. And I put a little bit of music in the background as well.
Oh,
That was
nice.
nice. And so, yeah, if you want to set it up, who's going to set it up?
It's a video from 2017, another one Ian found, and the title is "I Can't" or "I Don't Want to." So we're gonna find out a bit about the difference, if there's a difference, at all, or if it's the same. What would you say, Ian?
Interesting. It is very interesting, actually. I based it on what we have done, all the topics that we've done from the start of showing the videos. And as I say, I came across that one and I thought it would just slip in nicely. I can't, or I don't want to.
That's
There's
it.
2 different meanings.
There's 2 different
Let's
meanings.
have a look and see what the guys say.
Yeah.
Shall have a look. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play the old Balcony Banter logo because it's got the music, and then they've seen both, right?
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Balcony Banter.
Hi guys, it's Juliane here, and today I would like to talk to you about something maybe you can relate to as well. I can relate to for sure, and it's about the topic. If I say I can't do something, I can't do this or I can't do that, how many times do we actually mean when we say that we don't want to? I can, for myself, I can say that oftentimes when I say I can't, I actually mean I don't want to. I or don't want to because I don't want to commit to something. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to commit to a certain thing. But also, it happens that I take myself back and then I say, yeah, what is it actually that you are afraid of? And then I find myself analyzing, and I find out that it's a comfort zone I'm in. It's a cozy box. It's a cozy place where I feel secure And all that makes me step out of this comfort zone causes a certain amount of discomfort. So to get out of this box, what can I do? I can ask and analyze, what is it that I need to gain knowledge about? What do I need to learn in order to feel comfortable again? So I need to learn maybe certain things at work, or maybe I need to communicate better with other people, or maybe just simply listen to others and gain knowledge by just simply listening. It's all about moving from the negative side, the unknown, to the positive, to the known. And how do you gain knowledge? You gain knowledge by studying, or by listening, or communicating with other people. And this is how you gain knowledge about a certain subject that you don't know about, and that makes you feel uncomfortable. Now, coming up with this Christmas, it's a great occasion to gain knowledge. If you spend it with your family and your friends, gain knowledge just listening to what they have to say, and communicate with one another. Makes you gain knowledge maybe about certain issues they might want to share with you, or maybe you want to share something with them. So it's all about gaining knowledge about your friends, about your family, about certain things you don't know about, and that makes it easier for you to step out of your comfort zone. And also that makes it easier to say, yes, I want to. And maybe then it's easier for you to commit. So I wish you all a Merry, Merry Christmas. It doesn't matter how you spend it, with friends, with family, or if you're spending it alone. No matter how you spend it, have a good one, and love out everyone. Mwah.
And we're back on Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas!
I didn't even know that was around Christmas time.
I nearly cut it out, right?
Oh, no.
And then I thought, no, I'm going to leave it in just for fun.
No, Christmas. It's all about love. So.
Okay, I've got some questions. People were asking the questions before you were talking, so they're not all to do with the video.
Yeah.
Chris Godfrey says, Tim, best Indian on the island. Thank you. I don't look Indian, though, do I? I think I look Indian. Do you mean like a but Indian, or a Indian? I'm not sure. But if I'm the best Indian on the island, that's great. If you're asking what's the best Indian restaurant on the island, they're all exactly the same. Exactly. All of them are exactly the same.
Which was the one you went to do the challenge?
The hot thing,
Yeah.
that wasn't even an Indian.
Oh, okay.
That was the Olive Garden.
Oh.
It was just a curry.
Okay.
So that wasn't even an Indian. But yeah, so they're all the same. It's all sort of like some sort of chicken in some sort of hot sauce with some sort of rice with some sort of bread, you know. It's like all the Chinese are the same, you know, and all the tapas are the same. Well, not really. Actually, that's different. There is a nuance to each restaurant, obviously.
Yeah.
But as Indian, if you like me and you just go and you say chicken tikka masala, naan bread and a couple of pints, then they're all the same. If you're looking for something special or nerdy, maybe they do have Bombay Babu is a chain. It's quite good. Here in the village we got Masala as well, and they're doing better. Although the guy who used to cook the food isn't there anymore. He's gone to Santa Cruz apparently. So the guy doesn't cook. So, but it hasn't changed much. I don't think the food didn't change. Did it taste different the other day? Did it? The Indian food? No. Anyway, so they're all about the same. I've only been to 2 of them anyway, so I wouldn't know. Well, I've been to 3 actually. The Bombay Babu by the Red Rock. What's the Red Rock called? Montaña Roja.
Ah, the
The Red Rock, Montaña Roja. And the Bombay Babu
that
here.
explains it.
And I've actually been to the Bombay Babu opposite the Deki Market as well, in the Duke shops.
Yeah.
And we went up there to the Mexican as well, didn't we? That was good.
And there's Roy's Pizza also. Roy's Tandoori. They also do Indian food.
Roy's Tandoori, where's that?
Yeah, Roy's Pizza.
I don't know it.
And they offer as well.
Where?
I think at Torviskas it is.
In Tor Biscuits. There you go.
And they deliver as well.
And they deliver. There you go. Deliveroo.
Yeah. You
Deliveroo.
can check out the website.
And then NetNets. I've not mentioned that. I've not come across that name before. Is that your real name? Is it a pseudonym? We'd like to know who you are if you're NetNets. Hi all. Hope you're all well. Hope to get over in November. Just have to wait to hear when the daughter will go for brain surgery. Hopefully next year. Well, I hope everything all goes well, NetNets. And if you want to let us know what you're called, if that is not your real name. If it is your real name, I apologise. I've not come across a name like that before. But thank you. And Christian Bertrand, or the Bertrand. Hi, everybody. And hallo alle miteinander.
Yeah,
Hey, hello.
Servus.
Would you say alle miteinander, or would you just say hallo miteinander?
Hallo zusammen.
Zusammen.
Grüß euch gut, alle miteinander.
Ja, mei.
Grüß dich Gott, alle miteinander. I sounded more Swiss then, didn't I? Than Bavarian.
Wenn's schön macht.
And she macht. We got some Germans living below us now. The young couple, they're using Granny's flats. The Granny flat, there you go. We're not disturbing you down there. What else we got? Okay, so those are the ones I starred. Indian restaurant you went with Craicmaster is in La Tejita. That is exactly in La Tejita, which looks out on Montaña Roja.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
And the beach is lovely.
A tikka masala can taste different from place to place depending on the chef, says Pete and Shell.
Yeah.
I've never known that. They've all tasted exactly the same, except in India.
But the main ingredient is love.
That's exactly right. I thought it was almonds, but there you go.
I love almonds.
Now, some of the best Indians I went to were actually in Singapore.
Yeah?
Yeah. They were sort of authentic street food, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I used to go to a place. I used to stay in the Traders Hotel. I don't think it's there anymore, on Magazine Road. And then when I arrived, I used to go for about a week each time. And then when I arrived, the first thing I did was go and get a haircut across the road. And there's like a massive road. And then on one side was like Western nightlife, Georgetown type of vibe. And then on the other side of the road was just poor India. But you went over the other side of the road, I got a haircut for tuppence, I think it was. And then I went round the corner and had a meal for 10p. I was something stupid like that, you know. And it was like, I used to order like three meals, I said, but small portions, but they never did. And 2 different types of breads, and then they come up with a dessert as well. It's fantastic. Because I used to tip them, you see, because you can tip them, and they, you know. But those were the best authentic-y type Indians you go to. Because they didn't have things like chicken boona and tikka masala and all that, you know. So what's that? And they just said, it's meat. Meat or no meat, you know. That was it, you know. The one thing they did have, and it was actually invented there, was pick me up rice. What's that called? Oh, it's the pick me up rice. The street rice. Nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng. And the noodle version's the bami goreng, right?
Yeah, that's
right.
it.
Yeah. But nasi goreng was actually invented there.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you going on Daniel's Viking boat, Tim, says Godfrey. No. I don't like
That's
boats.
good.
I don't like boats. It is wheelchair friendly though, so I could send Chris.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you'd enjoy it unless you were pillaged.
Probably not the most pillaged.
So don't worry about it. That's what Vikings used to do. No, not me.
That comes into the category I don't want to.
I don't
Exactly.
want to. Well, yeah, definitely.
Exactly. I can't, but I don't want to. When I won't is I said I don't want to. What's the difference between I don't want to and I won't?
I will not.
I don't want to or I will not.
Well, I will not.
I want to, but I won't. Okay. So you can want to, but you won't do it, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't want to do it, then you don't want to do it, and then you lie and say I can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I would say one of the biggest difference is the excuses we come up with when
Exactly.
we say I can't. So I don't want to is definitely saying, okay, well, yeah, I take accountability that I'm not gonna want to do that.
Uh-huh.
And I admit that I don't want to do that, and I admit that I might be lazy or I might be not.
She's looking at me now.
not in the mood for it. So yeah,
You've said that on there actually. As you said, you don't want to. Excuse me. You're not really interested. You're not in the mood of doing it, and basically you've got too much negativity in your mindset. So you don't want to do it. You're not interested in it, and really that's basically what I would interpret as I don't want to. Being I can't is slightly different.
That's true.
I can't is
A cowardly word. My
you
granny
don't
used to
have
say.
you maybe don't have the knowledge, so you can't do it. You're maybe not able to do it. You may have physical reasons that you can't do it.
No puede.
You know, I can't. It's a restriction. It's been imposed upon you, isn't it? Really,
well,
I
can't.
I mean, it can be seen as such, but like as I said in the video, it's oftentimes that we say, oh, I can't do this, or I just can't, and then it's actually. If we really are honest with ourselves, it might be actually I don't want to. If we are honest with ourselves, because we quite easily come up with excuses that we can't do certain things. But actually it's maybe just that we're not in the mood for it, or we don't want to commit to something, or that we don't want to put in the work, we don't want to sacrifice, don't really want to take responsibility, and
Yes,
and we
yes,
are afraid
yeah.
to say that we actually don't want to step out of that
Yeah.
comfort zone that I mentioned
Comfort
in the
zone.
video.
Yeah.
We are
Yes,
very
yes,
happy
yeah.
in that comfort place, and we are so comfortable there that even though we say we want something, we don't really want to move out of it
No.
because it's so cozy and comfortable.
Correct. So how would you get yourself out of that wee comfortable box that you're in? First of all, I would say you have to change your mindset
Yeah.
before you could
But
even
why would
attempt
you
to get out of
of
that.
it?
Say again, Chris.
Why would you get out of it if you feel comfortable?
If you feel comfortable, yeah, like say for instance, take yourself for instance with learning Spanish.
Yeah.
Do you remember your very first Spanish lesson?
Yeah.
Was that
I was still in Germany.
you were still in
I
Germany?
could see better than the lot on the computer.
Yeah. And would you say it was like as comfortable learning Spanish? Was it as comfortable in your very first Spanish lesson as it feels to you now?
No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
Yeah. So you actually, you couldn't speak Spanish in that at that time, and you didn't say, "Oh, I can't." You said, "Yeah, I want to learn Spanish. I want to feel uncomfortable enough." Although I don't know the language, but I want to know more about it. So that was something you actively sought, and you actively started to gain more knowledge. As I
Yeah.
said in the video, gaining more knowledge of something you didn't know. So, and now you are at a
Yeah.
much better place, right?
That's right, yeah.
And you are still learning.
Of course.
And Tim.
And Tim, yeah.
And Tim.
David Butler says he can't do the ironing.
Oh, okay.
Actually, his husband can't do the ironing, or maybe he can, but he's not motivated
That's
to do it.
exactly. That's
See,
very honest.
What I do, you see, is I just get T-shirts that are a little bit too small, and if I get them the right size, I just eat more, and then I expand, and then there's no wrinkles.
Yeah, that's it.
Just to confirm, I don't like boats, so I won't be going on any boat at all. Not Dan's Viking boat.
Okay.
But it looked good. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Dan's bought it.
Yep.
With a couple of other guys, and they took it up to Santa Cruz last week. Well,
Wow.
Monday. It took them 9 hours to get there, and they filmed it with the GoPro, and of course the GoPro ran out of battery after 2 hours.
Oh my God.
Well, they got to it, and then they did the second vlog of taking it out into the dry dock, or the Puerto Seco. Yeah, Puerto Seco. And he's done another vlog now, I think, and he's going to do a vlog coming back, and then he's obviously going to do a vlog when they've got the first guests on board. So if you fancy being a guest on a Viking ship,
Wow.
yeah, I think they drink mead on it, do they? Is that mead? What they drink, the Vikings?
Mitt. Yeah.
Mead, yeah.
Yeah.
Honey-
I even have the
honey beer.
I even have the
horn.
the horns.
Yeah.
2 of them at home.
The
yeah.
the horn of Valeri.
Yeah. That's it.
So Maura's saying sometimes we all have to know our limitations.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but the thing is, if you say you can't and you mean you won't, I can't say that joke anymore. Oh dear, what a shame. Mary just wants to come off the meds because stopping her sleeping. What a shame. And Mike the Destroyer, £10 from Mike the Destroyer. Hi Tim, Edinburgh Honest Guide here. Oh, there we go. I couldn't send donations on my channel, so I'm doing this from my gaming channel, all inclusive or self-catering. Do you send an email small amounts to help with the books on camera? Thank you so much. Okay, Mike the Destroyer is on a gaming channel. Really on my channel, do this on my gaming channel, all inclusive or self-catering. Okay, and the question is, all inclusive or self-catering? Thank you so much for the support there. I'm going to answer mine. We've always gone bed and breakfast, haven't we, kid?
Yep.
Because we usually get up late and then stay in the breakfast hall until it closes, and just go back, keep going back and getting more food and more food and more food. Then Christina would go then into the room and have a rest after breakfast, and I go down the pool for a quick swim. And then we'd pick Christina up, we'd go back down the pool and swim a little bit more. And then we'd both have a rest in the afternoon, didn't we? And then if we were sober enough, we'd go out for dinner in the night. So basically we only ate twice a day, so all-inclusive wouldn't help. And we did go all-inclusive once to Turkey, and that was the worst thing I ever did. I mean, it was terrible.
The turkey story.
The turkey story, yeah,
And no pork.
and no pork. There's no bacon, and the beer was horrible, and you went blind on the spirits. I tell you, I think it was all the same spirit, just different coloured food dye in them. And then they charged you a fortune for the branded drinks. So yeah, I wouldn't go all inclusive. I'm sure that there are people who like it, and I'm sure it's well worth it for some people. You know, especially if you got kids and they're asking for ice creams and stuff in the afternoon, they can go and get a drink or a pop or whatever. So that's good. But for me and Chris, it's bed and breakfast all the way.
Yeah.
Supporting the restaurants, exactly right. Self-catering, support the restaurants. There you go. Pauline saying she prefers self-catering. Edinburgh Honest Guide. So let me get this right. Mike the Destroyer's the gaming channel, and Edinburgh Honest Guide is the guide around Edinburgh, right? Or is it Mike the Destroyer is the guide around Edinburgh on a Saturday night? I don't know. It could be. It could be.
Yeah, most are doing.
Yeah, most are in
self-catering.
self-catering.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that our demographic is probably between 50 and 80. Yeah, there's the people who watch the channel here, especially Balcony Banter. I got some of the analytics. Most of you guys are in your mid to late 50s and early 70s, to some people are over 80. So I don't think that's. I think that all inclusive for that demographic, it probably wouldn't be worthwhile, would it?
No, I mean, I remember 2 or 3 years ago, my mom came and stayed all inclusive.
Yeah.
Not at my place.
Now my daughter comes and stays here all inclusive.
Well, and yes, and she had a hard time after to actually lose those pounds.
She went to town on all inclusive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
but
yeah.
anyway, so from that moment on, never again all inclusive for her.
Yeah, but I mean, even if I'm not all inclusive, I'll still eat a lot. I'll just buy it myself, you know, in a restaurant around the corner. They did offer it. They did offer all inclusive, didn't they? Or not all inclusive. Full board. They ordered. Mm-hmm. They offered. So you get like we're in the Sheraton La Caleta, by the way. We always stayed at the Sheraton. Never stayed in a different hotel. And we stayed at the Sheraton La Caleta, and their breakfast is to die for. And I think I actually vlogged it last year on our wedding anniversary. Last year we stayed there, didn't we, kid?
Yeah.
And so if you go look at our wedding anniversary vlog from last year and Balcony Banter,
Yes, exactly.
then you'll see there. I did a little show around the pool and around the breakfast buffet, but they were offering lunch and dinner, but I found that I didn't need anything for lunch.
No.
And the dinner, they got some nice restaurants there, but they were sort of poshy, and sometimes I just want a burger, you know. So it wasn't worth it. I think it was an extra €800 a week each for full board, as opposed to, I think we were paying 125 a night then. Except in May, we got $99 a night, €99 a night once in May. That was May 2013. So May's the low season here, right? It's basically everybody closes and goes on holiday in May, so that'd be good.
It used to be as well in November.
Mm-hmm. Okay, David Butler, all-inclusive sea cruises are the exception, as it would be, because if you weren't all-inclusive, then you'd have to get a little boat or go fishing off the back. Ian, what about you? Have you ever done all-inclusive?
Never done all inclusive. I never had any. I never fancied it. When we did Ibiza, we did half board, and really it was, it did us. Most of the places around Escana and the places sort of to Sancho Lally and that, they all. Playa de Nabosa, they always did the all-inclusive. I think it was. I think it was mainly to probably attract the younger people, because you find that the bigger hotels always had something on um, in around their pools and their sports areas and things, But when we started coming to Tenerife, I mean, we just do our own thing,
Mm-hmm.
self care. It's we we find it handy because you can get up in the morning, have your breakfast if you want. If you don't want to have a breakfast, away you go, and do, as I say, just do your own thing, and then you can settle yourself down in the evening for a meal in if you want, or if you want to go out and treat yourself. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
plenty good restaurants where you can go and sort of have a good time, like. But
Mm-hmm.
no, I was never one for what do you call it, um, all in, like. I was never
Mm.
I was never handy on that one. Um,
Okay. Yeah,
but
and also you can choose your own times when you eat, and you're not time bound.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
that's
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 that's yes,
also another good reason.
yeah,
But there are
yeah.
mm, good all-inclusive hotels as well, and when you come with kids, definitely, then I guess it's well worth it.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I don't know if they're getting the same all inclusive now as what they used to. I've heard reports that round about the daytime they only get so many drinks, and that they're actually being limited
Mm,
to what they can drink and what they can eat during the day now.
Yeah, but
I don't know if it's true.
that's to do with the amount of drunkenness and obesity I think that it was creating. So I think it's a health thing more than a money thing, but obviously it's a money thing as well.
mm,
Yeah, 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 yeah. But no, as you say, Julianne, it's you can eat at your own pleasure and leisure,
yeah,
where you want,
yeah,
um,
yeah,
and you can probably enjoy yourself better because you can get familiarize yourself with all the different types of food um,
Mm-hmm.
that you can get, especially around Tenerife, like, you know.
yeah.
Just want to say hi to Cole's Place. Cole's Place is on. Oh, and Colin, not Cole's Place, the other Colin, was saying earlier, and I starred it on here, but I never said it. He said that he had some Indian people living next door to him, and the food that they cooked at home were 10 times better than any restaurant he's been to. And I find that as well.
Yeah,
That it's the authentic, isn't it? Yeah. And
absolutely.
somebody else was saying, I thought that nasi goreng was Indonesian, and this was in Singapore. So Singapore is the Indonesian region. So a lot of the Indians that moved to Indonesia, they invented it, but it was actually made famous, I think, in Singapore. But it is an ethnically Indonesian dish. You're right. And Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and the Philippines are all in the pact of the Indonesian pact, of the Southeast Asian pact there. So yes, you are right. It's Indonesian. What's the word I'm looking for? Culture.
Culture.
I'm off to find some food, says Martin Hayes. Off you go, Martin. Thanks for joining us.
Talking so much about food.
I know.
Didn't talk too much.
Yeah.
We are, well. Hotel was 4-star, 24 hours all inclusive, says Pete and
Wow.
Shell. 24 hours all inclusive.
Even the dreams.
The dreams, yeah. I would like a dream. Mr. Sandman, please send me one. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Boom, 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 boom. I often go all inclusive, but end up just having the odd sandwich and a cheeky Bacardi on the way out to the bars. That's true. On Chris Godfrey, we went on to Med Palace, May, and had breakfast included, no lie. They put out previous night's veg next to the fried eggs and bacon. Isn't that bubble and squeak? Isn't it? Isn't it? It is bubble and squeak, isn't it? It's quite. If you're a Londoner, yesterday's veg is gold for breakfast. Bubble and squeak, me old China. Do me a favour, leave it out in the Queen Mum looking good for the years. Oh no, she isn't now though. Sorry, Keith. Was the old thing. Into Queen, looking good for the years. So what else we got to say? Nobody came on, right?
No.
Okay. We are the room is still open if you want to come on and say hello. Even if you just want to pop in and go hi and then go out again, that's also okay. Just have clothes on. That's all we ask.
Yes, please.
Please.
But should say they say hey.
People are saying you're on form tonight.
Yes.
You're on form tonight,
Yep,
Chris.
she is.
Go on, entertain us. Tell us something else.
I can do it on commando.
On commando.
You can't or you don't want to?
I don't want to.
There you go.
Well, that's it. That's the answer.
We didn't plan that, did we?
No.
No.
What's for dinner tonight, Ian?
I've had it.
You've had your dinner. That's your tea. You've had your dinner's not till 8.
Was it my tea?
You've had your tea.
Oh, no, no, no.
Your tea.
You're in the wrong part of the world.
I think I'm in the exact right
Breakfast
part
is
of
in
the
the
world.
morning. Breakfast is in the morning. Dinner is lunchtime.
Uh-huh.
Tea is what we call tea is between 5 and 6. Supper is when you're ready to go to your bed. There you are.
What about dinner?
That's what you get in our part of the world.
All right. Okay. When I was a kid, I was in Manchester. It was breakfast, dinner, and tea. That was it. That's all the three. And the supper, if your dad came home from the pub drunk with some fish and chips.
But
my dad never went to the pub. My dad
and
wasn't typical. I think that's why we do it. All the kids. Come on, Juliani, what you got?
It's
gone.
going back to the
chat's
farming life, isn't it?
On my phone.
On your phone.
Huh?
I'll get it up here. Coles place often go, blah, blah, blah. Went to the MedPass, did that one. Can't decide whether I can do all-inclusive or not. Just don't want to. Can't decide, don't want to. Best Tenerife hotel in Las Americas has a serve-yourself all-inclusive bar. Okay, the best hotel, not the best hotel. It's the hotel that's called Best.
The best hotel.
There you go.
Yes.
The best hotel.
Yeah.
But Cole, did you try the white wine there? I once upgraded to AI. Must say enjoyed it, but it was too much, says Jack Bell. Yeah. So you can upgrade to artificial intelligence.
Yes.
The first time I saw that, I went, what are they talking about? Artificial intelligence, it's all inclusive. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I upgraded to AI.
Yeah. Okay. Just cambia el chip.
Not a wine drinker, sorry, David. They served me a nice bottled beer in the restaurant, though. There you go. Little old wine drinker me. I said I'd have to play guitar one day on the channel just so people could know I can sing.
Yeah.
And I'm not just a I can't say that word on here. But there you go. Pam saying I agree, Ian. Ali Bennett agreed, Ian. Yes, that's what we have. Breakfast, dinner, tea and supper, says Tina Rigby. There you go. There you go. White wine, Cole was...
Yeah, I see now.
Bleh, 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 bleh.
I think also, I mean, if you really look for quality drinks, then probably it'd be a good idea not to go all in.
I mean, you can always buy a quality drink, can't you?
Yeah.
I mean,
if they there are some hotels where you obviously can buy. But then there are those hotels, all-inclusive hotels, where there's no other choice than what...
But you can't even say,
No.
because there's no money changes hands.
There are no other options.
And there is no till, right?
Yeah, so there are no half-board guests, so who would pay for some other drink than the all-inclusive.
Oh, that's why I couldn't go... My brother stayed in Playa Paraíso in Roca Navaria, and that's an all-inclusive Pflicht hotel. You have to stay all-inclusive there. But it's a 5-star all-inclusive.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't even allow Christina and I to visit for dinner. Because
Yeah, I mean, hotel politics and policies are very different. So I suggest studying that a little bit beforehand,
Okay.
before booking anything.
And Sean Ross, I'm sitting in the bath listening tonight, thinking that should be in Tenerife today, but got it wrong. It's for July 29th. But we'll see you in July 29th, and that picture of you in the bath will never leave my mind.
You're always on my mind.
Good try.
You're always on my mind.
And say hello to the little yellow ducky for me. So come on, guys. What do you think about when's the time that you said you can't do something and you really meant I won't do it, or I
don't want to.
don't wanna. I don't wanna.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never thought about it like that.
Yeah, Ian. Step out of your comfort zone.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to go to the sea. I'm not a lover of water, so I can't do that.
We could next time you're over, we could both not go on the Viking ship together.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, well, no.
We'll all
I
get.
join you.
You join me on the not going on the Viking ship.
Yeah.
Dan, if you're watching,
There
nothing
we go.
against your business, man. But we're just not boaty people. You used to like ships, didn't you, when you were younger?
Yeah, but then I could swim.
Ah.
So if something happens to the ship, I'm a goner.
You're a goner. What you gonna do? I'm a goner. I remember you going on the Annabelle Lee, right? On the James River in Richmond. We lived in Richmond
That
between
was great.
1997 and 2001. And we go on the Annabelle Lee when people came to visit. And basically, all it was a southern barbecue on a boat, on a riverboat. The Annabelle Lee.
Schraubendampfer.
Schraubendampfer.
Okay.
And this riverboat, Annabelle Lee, the guys would say, and you may have noticed we don't have life jackets. And it says that's because the Annabelle Lee is 12 foot tall and the river here is only 8 foot. So if it does sink, we just go upstairs to the top deck and carry on the party until they rescue us.
Yeah.
If you're ever in Richmond, Virginia, you got to go on the Annabelle Lee and try the sloppy joes. I'm telling you, it's like bread with sloppy joe.
Like
Viking ship. The
sour
Viking
food.
ship does look good actually, and I saw the GoPro footage as well.
I'd like to see it, but I wouldn't go on it.
Yeah, we'll take you for a tour of it, of the Viking ship. Okay, I'll take a picture of it. And you can pretend, and we'll get the Vikings to pick you up.
Yeah?
Yeah, go, "Arr, she's mine."
Yeah.
Taking you back to Viking.
David Butler says, can't equals inability to do the thing, but only if you're honest, and won't not inclined to do the thing.
That is correct.
Yeah, that is correct.
Is there I mean, when I'm learning Spanish, as you know, and the verb poder is the guy that introduced me to this verb said you got to think of it as I am able to, right? I am able to do something.
Yeah.
And so can and able to, are they synonymous?
Yeah, but it also, I mean, poder is can, but also it's the power. So you are also empowering yourself.
All right. Okay. I wondered how that works.
El poder.
El
Yo
poder.
tengo el poder. I have the power.
En poder, the power.
El poder.
Are we going to sing now?
I got the power. Yeah, I got the power. I got the power.
We got to put echo on you as well. Echo, echo, echo. There you go. You got echo as well now.
I got power.
Just see, there's got
You
echo.
know,
as well.
Agatha, do you know Agatha?
I got it.
Agatha Bauer.
Pigs in space.
Yes, they're flying all over.
We're gonna, Ian. You've got echo now as well.
Ian.
It's the power of love. Oh my God.
Oh my
All right, that's the end. That's enough of that.
I love
That's enough of
it.
that.
I love it.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Cut.
Cuts.
We're having too much fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Too Much Fun place.
Ooh, the news.
Oh, that's enough. So what else do you want us to do? Actually, I'm cooking tonight, but I've changed my mind three or four times. So I'm doing. I was going to do bratwurst and sauerkraut, but then I should have done the sauerkraut yesterday for it to taste good, or it'll just taste like cabbage if I do it now.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I won't do the sauerkraut, but I'll do the bratwurst.
Well, I'm always happy that I have all-inclusive here
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Wednesdays.
yes.
On Wednesdays, I book AI.
So yeah, we're having little mini bratwurst,
Yeah.
from Nürnberger bratwurst from Lidl,
Yeah.
and I've baked some vollkornbrot.
Wow.
So
Oh,
we
that is good.
We got a slice
Wow.
of vollkornbrot to
And
go with
I
the
made
bratwurst.
fruit salad.
Fruit salad. Mm-hmm. So we got fruit salad. Is there any alcohol in it?
No. Only if you leave it
A long
out
time,
there
yeah?
for a week.
Okay. So we'll have it next week.
I wouldn't recommend that.
No, me neither. Just stick a bottle of Bacardi, it'll be perfect. All right. So we got a bread, and I've also got a castanien, which is like a pretzel teig, but in a bun. They call them castaniens in Bavaria.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a pretzel, a brezen dough, but they make it in a bun shape.
Brezelbrötchen.
Bretzelbrötchen.
Ja.
A Bretzelbrötchen from Sächsisch.
A Brezelsemmel.
A semmel, yeah.
A semmel.
But they call them castanien
Ah.
in Bavaria.
Oh,
They don't call them
really?
Bretzen semmels, do they?
Well,
Because a Brezen's a Brezen, a semmel's a semmel.
That's it. Ein Brötchen.
A Brötchen.
Ein
They,
Brötchen.
it's
Oder eine Schrippe.
it's the same as in Britain. You got different accents all over Germany.
Ja.
And the Sächsisch from Saxony accent is very very sort of nasal. Christina, can you do it? Can you do the Sächsisch accent? Our daughter can do it really well, can't she?
Yeah.
you can do it.
Because
really
she had friends from Dresden
Yeah.
when we were in Germany. There was lots
Yeah.
of Germans over there. There was most from Munich and Regensburg, but there's quite a few people from Dresden as well. So all the kids were playing, and they were speaking English, in fact, but with Sächsische accents.
I love the accent from Saxony.
Are you from Saxony?
Yes,
There
I
you
was
go.
born. I was born there. Yeah, in Leipzig.
In Leipzig.
So.
Oh, okay.
So I think sometimes I can still do the accent.
Uh-huh. What's the saying about all the pretty girls are growing on the trees in
Ah ja,
Saxon?
ja. Wie geht der Spruch?
I've only heard it from girls from Saxony.
Ah,
There is a saying that all the pretty girls come from Saxony and they grow on the trees because Saxon.
they grow on the trees.
Yeah, because Saxon and Waxen.
Yeah.
rhymes,
Ah
yeah.
ja. And then die Prinzen. Oh no, not the Prinzen. Die
The Totenhosen.
die Totenhosen nicht. Die anderen.
There's the Prince and the Totenhosen and
And die Ärzte.
the Ärzte.
Die
Okay.
Ärzte sagen, wer es nicht bei 3 auf den Bäumen ist.
That's right. That's right. These are German bands, if you don't
Bands.
know.
Yeah.
What's the most famous German band? The one that sang the what's it called?
Scorpions.
The
The
Scorpions. There you
Scorpions.
go.
Wind of Change.
The Wind of Change. Yeah, what's scorpion in German?
Skorpion.
Scorpion. And what's scorpion in Spanish?
Scorpio.
Escorpio. Escorpio. And what's scorpion in English?
Scorpions.
Sting!
Sting. Yes, it. Evening, Tim and all, says John Beavis.
Hello.
Jack Bell, rain again, a key. Oh, what a shame. Tina's going. I'll see you, Tina. I missed that. Thank you for everything. A lot of people were laughing at our pigs in space.
We love you.
on the new. Oh, sorry, I'm not doing it. On the new one, the new mixing desk that I might get eventually. They've got these buttons where you can actually change the voice, so you can be like the robot voice.
Oh.
Yeah, or you can be like the little pixies, you know, like the cartoons. So that should be fun. So there you go. But I really don't need it, to say the truth, because I mean, I really don't need it.
You get it when Mum wanna go to.
This was what we used to say to Stephanie when we got a little bit of cash, we'll do it. Yeah.
And then one day we went shopping, Stephanie and me, just before we paid. She said, "Can I have that?" I said, "No, Stephanie." She said, "When Mum wanna go home."
When we've got some money sometime.
It sounds quite cute in German, though.
When I want to get it home.
Yeah.
I mean, my granny used to say when I come up on the pools, and it was the football pool she used to do. Is that here or is that Ian? Was that you, Ian, or was that behind me?
No, it's not. I think it's you. I think
Who let
in your
the dogs
complex.
out?
I think.
Who let
Oh.
the dogs out? Escorpion, says Marie Albanas. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Okay, ladies and jelly spoons, we've been on 1 hour now,
Yeah.
and it's time for me to eat
Jeez.
because I'm starving.
Yeah.
And we're running out of energy, aren't we? It sounds like we're running out of energy. We got to get back the energy back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We got to get the energy back.
Boost it up.
And I will always love you. I will always love you. Oh, just before we go, claim to fame, our neighbours down the bottom, Daikel and Fatima, they used to live in number 2, I think it is, number 2, down the bottom here.
Yeah.
They were on America's Got Talent this week. So, or Daikel was on it anyway. He was the guy chucking up the pieces of metal that this other guy built into a massive ladder and then balanced right on the top with knives at his throat.
Wow.
So that was really cool. So
well.
Daikel and Fatima were our neighbours down here, and they've got a professional acrobat troupe called The Art, D''Art, de Espectáculos. The Art, de Espectáculos. And they play all over the world, and they were on America's Got Talent. Cool dudes.
Wow.
Because shows like that, you see, they get professional
Keep talking.
acts in.
Keep talking.
They keep professional acts in to sort of offset the amateur acts. The professional acts very rarely win, I think. They're just there to keep people watching, you know. But yeah, that was a surprise. I don't normally watch it, but he posted it on Facebook, so we had a quick look there. And his wife is gorgeous. She's got 2 kids now. His wife was gorgeous. When we first moved in, I thought, you know, how lucky we are to have beautiful people in the same building, right? And then I heard him call her Fatty, right? I thought, well, she's not fat at all, but her name's Fatima. So I used to like it when I could go downstairs and go in front of other people and just walk up to this good-looking girl and say, "Hi, Fatty," and she didn't hit me. Hello, Tim.
I thought she was a dad. Fatty.
You're the one for me, Fatty. Right, everybody's going now. So we are all going. I'm not going to sing anymore. Ian's back. Are you back, Ian?
Yes, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Good. No, not
Somebody
a problem.
needed my attention.
Will you give our love to B?
Yes.
Upon.
And
Will
ladies
do.
and gentlemen, we are now going to go out with Vamos a la Playa.
Vamos a la playa.
No, we're not. No, we're not, because we haven't done the word of the day, Ian. I apologise.
Oh,
Ian,
what?
Are you ready for word of the day?
Yes.
word of
Oh,
the week.
sorry.
Word of the week,
Word
there you
of
go.
the week. Word of the week this week is from self-compassion. When faced with a setback or when we don't meet our own expectations, it's easy to be hard on yourself. Next time a situation like this occurs, if you miss an exercise class or arrive late at work, don't beat yourself up, but practice self-compassion. Remind yourself that nobody is perfect, and at least you know how you'd prefer to do things next time. Treat yourself with kindness and keep going. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I've got to put up the faders. I didn't realise how much background the noise the word is until we turned ourselves off. Muchas gracias, Ian. Are we ready for
Vamos a la playa.
I'd like to thank each and every one of you today for joining us. If you're on Catch-Em, you've made it this far, thank you for sticking with us. Don't forget, we go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55. The format's